This is the day in the life with the iPhone 16 in ultramarine. Started my day around 7:20 a.m. and got out of bed to check on the iPhone 16, which was charging overnight to 100% thanks to the Zero wireless 3-in-1 MagSafe charger. Then just went to do my morning routine, starting with brushing my teeth and then taking a nice warm shower. And after showering, just fixing up my hair, both on my head and my face. Alright, welcome back to another day in my life. I am getting late, so that's why I'm doing this in the car, but this is a day in the life with the iPhone 16, the regular iPhone 16 in ultramarine, this nice new blue color. And I'm also, so while navigating to work in my last day in the life, I used Apple CarPlay wired with my iPhone 13 Pro Max, but I feel like that wasn't fair for the phone, so I just activated or enabled wireless CarPlay, which this car does support, so I don't have a wire connected. As you can see, I'm using the iPhone 16, no wire, and CarPlay is activated. We are all good, so this should be a real test of the battery life and all that kind of stuff, performance of the iPhone 16, and the display is super bright, but it's currently at about 95% battery life, and we are at 8:32 a.m. I am late for work. I'm going to work right now, so I'm late for work. So we got ahead. It was kind of a wet drive since it continued to rain through the night into the morning, but that's okay. I also don't have my Apple Watch paired with the phone, so that should help with battery life a bit. Traffic is actually messed today. This ETA changed like 3-4 times from going earlier, later, and then also staying the same. So I just got to work. I'm probably not gonna use my phone that much in this time that I'm at work, but we'll see how it goes. Right now, I think we're at 90%, and it's about 9:05 a.m. So yeah, let's do this. Quick battery check as I settle in at 9:13 a.m. and we're at about 87%, so lost about 13% in the last 2 hours, which is not too bad for a base iPhone 16. And about 3 hours of working gone by, and at 12:23 the battery is at 72%, so we lost about 28% in the last 5 hours, which is impressive for the iPhone 16. But I'm pretty much done at work, at least in person, so packing things up. So I just left work. It's about 12:33 p.m. It's the afternoon now, and we are at 70% battery limit. That's not too bad for a phone of this size in 2024. I have been using it. I took a time lapse with it inside, and so you probably saw that already. But I took it inside and took some photos with it, some videos, and just used it here and there just for social media, scrolling and all that kind of stuff, replying to people, stuff like that. So I used it quite a bit, and the fact that it's above 60% still, I'm pretty impressed with it, considering again it's the size of this phone, or the phone of this size, so that's good. So yeah, now I'm just headed home. I'm going to the safe place after that because there's some Samsung event happening, and so I'm just helping him prepare that stuff and shoot all that kind of stuff. So I got some goodies actually, so those being the goodies, I'll enjoy that on the way home as well. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge fan of bread. Any kind of bread. Garlic bread, plain bread, focaccia, any kind. I don't know if it's just me or if it's weird or what, but I love eating this plain bread while on my commute home. So let me know if that's weird in the comments down below, or let me know if you do it as well. So I just reached home and it's about 1 p.m. and I have about 65% of battery. And that was like a 30-minute drive if I'm riding a little bit up. 5% in 30 minutes, that's a little bit much, but I was navigating via Bluetooth, wirelessly, and I was listening to music, so I was doing quite a bit of things. So I guess maybe it makes sense, but yeah. So now I'm just gonna put all this stuff away, the bread and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna head out. So a quick outfit change later to accommodate for the increasingly cold weather, and so I just headed out now. I am on my way. It's about a 25-minute drive, and so CarPlay and wireless CarPlay and Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff running in the background, as well as Spotify. Right now it's 1:20, it just turned 1:22, and we are at 63%. So let's see how this phone does the rest of the day. So we just reached this place, and now we'll go to the event from here, and yeah, I'll see you on the road, or I'll show you the way or whatever. Didn't end up filming anything on the way, but reached the event, which was for Samsung. It was held in this super cool studio space, and they released a few new devices. The S24 FE in this cool silver and blue color, the new Tab S10 Ultra, which was huge, and most interestingly, the Galaxy Ring. If you want to see more about any of these devices, let me know in the comments which one you're most interested in, and I'll make a video on it. Back to the iPhone 16 though, it's been some time since the last battery update, and it's 4 PM and we're at 50%, which I find to be quite impressive again for a phone of this size. But yeah, while headed home, we got stuck in this horrendous traffic, but it was all good because the iPhone 16 only lost 3% in an hour. That's really good. So it's 6:24 now, almost 6:30, and I'm at exactly 42%, which is kind of okay. I've used the phone quite a bit, but at the same time, it's been on standby for quite some time too. Some FaceTime, using the camera to take photos, social media, etc. So all things considered, it's definitely more than capable to last a day. So I reached home a while ago. It's about 7:30 now, and the iPhone currently at 35%, which is not that bad for a phone of this size and what this has to offer. It's actually pretty good. I'm very impressed with the iPhone 16, and I've been taking photos, videos, and doing a whole bunch of stuff with it. So it's not like I've been going easy on it, but it's also not like I've been putting it through the works. So this day in the life, it held up pretty well. I'm very impressed. But the day is not over yet. It's only 7:30, so right now I'm just gonna go have dinner and just kind of chill, maybe watch a few videos on the phone itself, and just get a little bit organized. So a quick thing while I'm having dinner, I noticed that this last year as well with the dynamic island. This is again one of the ways that it could be annoying, which I also noticed last year on all the iPhone 15 models. And it's basically it's this. When watching 18:9 content like MKBHD, it cuts into the dynamic island, which is super annoying because on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is my daily, or on any other Android phone which doesn't really have a notch, it doesn't cut in like this. It's just uniform with the whole display, the rest of the content, and that's what I like about like not having a notch. But this is the issue with having a notch and watching 18:9 content or full screen content. So yeah, that's just one thing that I noticed about the notch or the island that I didn't really like, and it's super annoying. But I don't know, let me know what you think. Is it really a big deal, or am I just making it a big deal? So it is 10:42 right now, exactly, and I have about 2% battery life left on the phone. So let's just check how the battery's been. So I have about 5 hours of screen on time, 5 hours and 11 minutes about. It says right there. We use the Photos app, Camera app, FaceTime, YouTube, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm at 1% now. The phone's about to die any moment. Spotify, Instagram, and a bunch of Google Maps also in the background, just navigating and stuff like that. So been doing a bunch of stuff on this base model iPhone 16, and it's held up really well. I keep saying this, but it really has held up well. And this blue color is absolutely beautiful. If you're debating whether to get the iPhone 16 or iPhone 16 Pro or the Pro Max or Plus, and you're worried about battery life, but you don't really use your phone and you don't really want to spend that much money on a new iPhone, then I think the 16, the base model 16, is a really good phone and the right choice for a lot of people. So this was just a day in my life with the iPhone 16 in ultramarine, and again, I really like the color, I really like the phone, the battery life held up well, the cameras, everything. Display can use a little bit of work with the refresh rate, but most people won't notice. I notice it because I'm a tech nerd, but that's just me. If you're a tech nerd too, then let me know if you'd care about refresh rate down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like and subscribe to see more. I'll make content around the iPhone 16 Pro, which I have right here, as well as the S24 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro camera comparison, and just overall testing for which one is better. So again, subscribe to stay tuned for those videos. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Alright, we're switching to the iPhone 16 Plus now from the iPhone 16 in ultramarine. This is the teal color, which is green basically, and it's the Plus model, which means bigger battery and bigger display. So we'll see how the battery life ends up and how I feel about the 16 Plus. 10:46 the night before, so I'll just switch the SIM cards now and switch everything over. So